mic is.
Hey, what's all going on? The mic is what?
Adam.
Oh, that shouldn't matter in this case.
Okay.
RN noise doesn't block it out as much as RTX does. And can't do RTX over on the other box and wouldn't want to because it started to suck about 6 months ago. It's fucking weird. Anyway, hi, we're live.
I'm trying to get to that SEO, baby.
All right, we're gonna play some video games. At least I'm pretty sure they're video games.
I've been told they're
a
video games.
Might just be a video game.
I'm trying. No, I'm not even going to talk about that.
How do I play video games?
Usually with a keyboard and mouse or a controller. I don't know. This one doesn't control, right? It's a keyboardy mousey one.
Controller works the first time, hasn't since.
Oh, right.
Hey Risby, are you a dog that likes to play video games? Video games are my favorite video games. Hi, Bad Road.
Right.
How does Noise become a registered nurse anyway? I mean, it's a lot of work and some really unfair tuition.
Oh, yeah.
Still counts as student loan, so it can't be forgiven without a special order. So, yeah, hi. Sorry, we're open.
Yeah. That's fucked, by the way. That's job training.
There we go. Now we're set. See, I had it all set up and everything. Yeah, that's right. I want to show y'all Ping Plotter, though. They can't see any problem scanning the line, but Ping Plotter is very sensitive to it. So here you go. Really not good, huh?
We don't want...
Hi, Beekeeper.
We would really rather not... Hi, Beekeeper. Spend time every single stream bitching about Cox Communications and the way it doesn't work for us. On the other hand, this is a chunk of our livelihood and social time.
We've been fighting with this company almost as long as we've been married.
Yeah.
Maybe longer.
Like, it's not a small chunk of time.
It's been most of a decade, and that's really fucked.
We don't want to do this. We would really rather not. We want to just stream and have fun and not fucking worry about our ISP, unfortunately.
It's too bad we don't have 800,000 followers to bully Cox into fixing shit.
I was about to say a name and then realized I didn't want to.
All right, let's play video games. That is not how you play video games, Risby.
All I gotta do is tweet at Comcast. Risby is not listening to you.
I know.
He's just waiting for Jess to get back in.
Hi, Risby. I saw that ear go. Big goof. Love you. Love you, Risby. He's cute. He's very cute. I may be biased, but I think I have the cutest dogs in the world. One of them is old and wrinkly. Actually, he didn't really get wrinkly, but he's got gray muzzle. The other one is large and fluffy. We haven't killed an employee in forever. Oh, right. I forgot that's what the face looks like.
Yeah, we got our humanity back, and we look like this now.
Yeah. Because we sucked our organs back in.
Yes.
We pulled our skin back on.
No, it did say consume.
Ah, shit.
When we were confronted with the meat thing behind this desk.
Also, the drain's gone.
I was about to say.
I hadn't noticed that. It's carpeted, so they've covered the drain. That's interesting. Also, this may be out of scale because of the perspective.
Right.
Because the character doesn't get perspective sizing. So over here, I am normal sized. Up here, I am a giant.
Yeah. Well, it's just that they can be a flat billboard directly against the wall, right? They don't have to stand, you know.
Well, they're a couple pixels down from it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the higher up I go, the bigger I look. The fun optical illusion. All right, what were we doing?
So we had completed all of the. So the thing we were doing is trying to find doors to unweld, because we got all the ones that are in the alleys at Brother Location and Sister Chapter, or the other way around.
Okay, so we should look through each building for more welding doors.
Right, and we thought there was one here, and I can't remember whether or not we actually checked for that.
Okay, well that's going to be the beginning here, I guess. Gaston is worked up.
The other thing that we have available to us that we should probably investigate is the Riot of 90 Boot.
Oh yeah, and we've got a couple of other ship
Checkout
sets to go
card.
through.
Yeah.
Electronics department under construction still, eh? We got the electronics section, didn't we?
Do we have to call it in?
Oh yeah, we may not have called it in yet. Fortunately, the phone is right over here. You know, a brisk walk of several hundred meters that's considered reasonable to make employees do over and over again throughout the day. You got any delivery manifests for me?
Yep, there it is.
Electronics. It's still unpacking, but the electronics section should now have some electricity. Gaston, no. Shoo. I know you're worked up, but not right now. Watch some TV if you want. Employee perks. Got the punch card. Thank you, Bad Road. Humanity restored. You do full damage now or have full HP. In Dark Souls 1 and 3, I believe. The old versions of Dark Souls 3, I could swear it cut your HP when you hollowed. It does when you're cursed.
So it does. It does when you're hollowed too, because cursing and hollowing are different things.
Yeah, but Dark Souls 1 doesn't deplete your max HP when you're when you're hollowed. But I could have sworn it did, and I think there may have been a patch that removed it at some point.
Maybe it's possible. I was thinking of Demon's Souls.
Demon's Souls is harsh on HP.
Yes.
Although I always did prefer to play as the Phantom, because you have half your normal HP, but you do double damage.
And you can be heard less. You're quieter is how you should probably say that.
Oh, we've got some TVs. That's interesting.
We can watch them.
There's a blank video screen on the TV, perfect for playing a VHS tape. However, a VCR box is required. Is that what this is?
That's certainly a VCR box.
Guess we gotta find a more different VCR box. Did we found tapes, right? Maybe?
We might have.
Punch cards. Oh, cassettes.
Those are audio cassettes.
Yeah, those are the Commodore cassettes. Found nothing. The sad result of a self-help program. I love that so much. Union cards, resignation letters.
Yeah, we have human-shaped fruit still.
That's true. You could eat it.
We could eat it. We can see its chest rising and falling.
Now let's open up some money. Dark Souls 2 depletes your max HP when you hollow. Remember using a cassette tape on a Commodore to save programs. Gaston, stop. You're being a huge butt right now. Knock it off. He gets very clingy when he's nervous. And he wants to be pressed right up against my butt. Alright, so there's not much to see here.
No, there's not much to see, or there's not much to do, but what's wrong with taking the back streets?
You'll never know if you don't go.
Yeah, you'll never shine if you don't glow.
I don't know, I know things that shine without glowing.
Oh, we're still metal.
Still
I guess.
metal.
Weird.
I guess we still have mannequin parts inside of us.
Yeah, we've just put the organs in around them, I suppose.
See, I had thought it was that they took our skin and put them in the manager's chair, and our organs were stuffed into the mannequin. But I think it might be intentionally obfuscating what the process actually is.
Yeah, you don't want to get too... You leave it to the imagination. That's so much scarier.
Well, our liaison is free, so that's good.
Yeah. Poor fucker.
Mm-hmm. I've never been a corporate liaison, but I sure have hated them.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I've never seen a corporate liaison.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's where the first manifest was. My Commodore said to use a cassette tape, but it had a floppy drive. We only had a tape drive. Actually, 2 tape drives. Also an adapter to turn a cassette player into a functional tape drive. A lot of tape drive is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Tape drive.
What could ever outlast the majesty of magnetic tape?
Mm-hmm. This guy attack us if we talk to him?
You said that was the case, but
Yeah. That's what I learned on my first run before we restarted.
No, the head is staying.
I mean, we might as well take him out, right?
Sure.
We're pretty strong. We can handle it. In the event of an intrusion. Let's see. What do we got? We got trash.
So I guess the thing about it is this is meant to be an early game encounter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's on the way to like the 3 mannequins fight.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like nearer to the beginning where the horror is, ooh, this mannequin is bloody, versus where we are now, where the horror is, ooh, you're trapped in a system that wishes to drain you of everything of value and cast you aside like garbage.
Yep. That's about right. Five-second rule. Bonk. Back to work. Got $100. Oh, good.
Beekeeper says the oldest machine I owned was an...
Epson Geneva
Thank you.
PX8.
I was trying to read that as any word other than Espion.
It used a microcassette for saving with a built-in tape drive. It ran CPM and it had a swappable ROM capsule to go between the portable WordStar 1 and a spreadsheet app I don't remember the name of. That's wild stuff. We got some of the European 8-bit micros in Canada that you didn't really get down in the States. So I've got some experience with a lot of those, but Commodore was always my favorite. God, the sounds you could make with those things. If you haven't heard the song from Commodore 64 Tetris before, I highly recommend setting aside a half hour to do so.
A whole half hour.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna hop in here real quick.
I think that takes you back to the breakthrough.
Yeah.
Do we have lunches to deposit?
Oh, that's a good question. Nope.
Okay.
Alright, so I don't think we've got a fucking... I don't think we've got a welded door here unless this is one. It is not.
I didn't experiment much with programming music in BASIC.
Mm-hmm.
We had we had this book that was meant to teach interested kids how to learn BASIC. And it achieved that by being not a choose your own adventure, but it was like an adventure story. Where you, the main character, are like flown off to like alien things and need to like debug their computers to keep from being burned apart by lasers.
I like the idea of terrifying alien spaceships being programmed in BASIC.
Right.
Can't help but notice the discoloration on the intercom mouthpiece.
So it would go on with the story for like...
Already read this, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would just go on as like this adventure story for a while and then just like stop and be 3 pages of like code that you were meant to input and then figure out what was wrong with it.
Mm-hmm. It's a good concept.
It is. There was another way down from the back.
Was there?
Yeah.
I'm just checking around here first then.
You were just here.
Was I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was.
It is a big circle.
Just jump into the pile of bloody cardboard boxes.
Yeah, and everything is like everything does fucking look the same.
Very intentional, but also maybe not the best thing when you're dyslexic.
Oh hey, Meat Man.
Haven't I killed you somewhere before?
That's how Ian Malcolm could give them a computer virus. They were programmed in BASIC.
That's true. They're still alive. I like that once we get to, like, the scarier fights, the caption stops trying to sound like instructions.
Oh yeah. It's like, oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
He is still alive. With none of the skin, hey?
Yep.
I didn't experiment much with programming music in BASIC, probably because it took, I think, 14 lines of code for each note. To which Beekeeper responds, the Commodore PET got around that by using poke commands and generating sound by directly accessing memory.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I understood what most of that meant.
So I really like workers' comp.
Yeah, it's very good.
It doesn't cost you much at all, and yet it helps everyone.
Yeah.
I think this game might be political.
This game might be political, it turns out. It's almost. It's almost exactly like... Didn't Wired Magazine refer to you as the handsomest and most egalitarian of the nerdcore crop?
Oh.
Yeah.
Back to work. Oh, we got
Bags
some raw
of-
meat.
Oh, right.
And another $100. Here it is.
Yeah.
All right, we're here now.
Let's see what's in the bowels. Oh, hey, it's here. We were
Yes,
saying that we couldn't get here.
Finally. This is the outdoors store. Can't get in there.
There's an alley out that way.
I guess we welded our way out of the old electronics store.
Do sort of want a big neon sign in the shape of a tilde.
That'd be really good.
Mm.
Mother Mall.
Mother Mall, you say? That is the one that's missing.
Yep. We don't have clippers in. Used them on the bathroom tape and it broke.
Oh, no.
It's stronger.
Nope, we still have it. Don't worry.
Fabrics.
Oh,
No.
well.
We broke them. How do we get another? Because we needed to use those to continue.
We did. More meat people and more people in
This one.
hazmat.
This one pulled himself out of a hazmat suit.
Dead. Dead.
Well, that's a surprise. An old computer is hooked up to the mall's speaker system. It's been playing the same music on repeat. Upon inserting the floppy disk, music throughout the mall stops. Another compartment pops open. You got fabric scissors. Well, that was easy.
Hell yeah.
At least we'd already explored around and gotten the things we need.
Mm-hmm.
Dead. Floor is wet. Floor is wet.
Simply.
That guy wants us to stop, so
Yeah.
guess what we're gonna do?
Not do that?
Exactly. You get it.
Yeah.
Stealing your money first. Our signs. Why are you taking down our signs? Stop cleaning our mess. It's not your job.
You know,
We have to keep the general public out.
now this is an aggressive tone they're taking with us. They are correct. This isn't our job, and the general public should not be in this area.
For our survival. Oh,
Nope, that was it.
well, I guess the general public got in and he couldn't survive it. There's so many.
It's good that we were here. No one should break the underworld alone.
I'm surprised right now that this is yet another way to go than the ones that we had before.
And, like, probably a not small way.
Uh-huh. Hey, they didn't break this time. They were the good ones. Like
No.
September.
Yeah. I am the good one. Let me get there. I'll do it. I'll do the bit. I like the bit. What?
I like you.
I like you too. This is a new kind of sign.
It is. There's no going back after some misses.
Ooh, love that.
Uh-huh.
Love it.
That's a hell of a fucking text box. Good lord. Okay, they're all blocked
And
off.
they're owned by the corporate ladder.
Yep. This is the only thing to do in this room. Everything else is blocked off. Is this telling me that this is the end of the game right here?
That's what it sounds like to me, but this is very early for us. It could be an end of the game.
That's true. The corporate ladder.
Hey, it's
Restart
breathing.
required. Unidentified actions. Something. Wow.
It's breathing.
It is. I find that uncomfortable.
Graphic design is my animus.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
I waffled for so long over whether we should include us singing "Simply Having a Wonderful Wet Floor," but there were already like 3 "Sorry We're Open" clips, and already September and Zeus singing Guardian Ape.
All right, what do we got here? As a dead ally, marks target. He's already marked. I guess I, as the manager, am useless. So let's dig through the trash.
I like that.
Lucky trash.
You got 2 trash dollars.
Must have been a scratcher.
Oh yeah. Someone just like didn't realize that they got 3 potatoes and. Sorry.
Yeah, they didn't realize that they'd gotten 3 in a row of the lowest value thing, or didn't care.
Yeah. Like $2. I paid 3 for the scratcher. This thing has a lot of health, huh?
What? That's a suit. The corporate entity stirs.
Ooh. Yes.
No, it has a scary face. Anything but a scary face.
It sort of looks like a zombie or a Frankenstein.
Both of which would fit.
Hey, real quick. Frankenstein a zombie?
I mean, technically. Maybe he's the zombie of Theseus?
How many parts can you replace before this is no longer the original zombie? Which I guess is actually the point of Frankenstein. Not the point, but among the points made by Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know what to do.
Among the points made by Mary Shelley in Frankenstein. There we go.
Thought I had one that just... Oh, there it is. Alright, go-karts.
It looks so... Like, this is meant to be, the figure we keep seeing in the...
Oh, yeah, I can see him when he's highlighted.
The computer game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you paid 3 and won 2, that means you only paid 1. That's true.
Yeah.
The creation
value.
is a revenant, as it brings back justice from beyond the grave.
You know what? Very fair.
Yeah, you're correct. I did fuck up calling Adam Frankenstein then. I tried to not do that.
But I'm just topping people up when they run low.
God taught me like one of your employees. Wait, I think that's harassment.
Now keeping him stunned. Not just trash. So now we're gonna use workers' comp again. He can chew himself out. And clean up Rush.
Frankenstein is the last name. They can both be Frankenstein, yeah, but I don't think Adam particularly wants to take his Dr. Dad's name.
Bag stuff with money found. Bag stuff with money found.
I probably
Bag
put
stuff
one-
with money found.
I probably put way more thought into Frankenstein than is usually found outside academia. Frankenstein's a really interesting text.
The stain looks to have been cleaned at the cost of bleaching the floor.
We could make a mess.
We could.
I don't know what that entails. Does that mean we become the corporate entity?
Maybe. This is the mess that you can't back down from.
Mm-hmm.
Try it. Okay.
Reclaim the mess.
Okay, so that's going to change stuff elsewhere.
Oh, yes.
So now we have a switch, which we can
We
just...
can't leave. Oh, we can't go back.
Can't go that way anymore because we fucked everyone over by cleaning up the messes, which is not our job.
Uh-huh.
Alright, there's nothing else to see there except for that mess.
That's a new sign.
Also closed. Where did that lead before?
That led to the,
That led to the warehouse, right?
yeah, the line that led to the warehouse. We can't get out the back either.
Well, now it's just eerie. Okay, this is definitely endgame, so we're gonna make a mess again, and then we're gonna go do other things, and come back to this later.
I agree. That's a good idea. What if it's not?
Possible.
What if it's just like some unbelievably weird thing?
That's very possible.
Like, we have a lot of tendrils that we can put out already.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we didn't have to work particularly hard to get here.
Yeah. Everything is closed, which means we wouldn't be able to do shifts.
It is. We are just being funneled into wherever it wants to funnel us to.
Yeah. I thought that was strange.
What?
The stairs. When we made a mess, this room wasn't here. We couldn't go through these 2 rooms of stairs. They ceased to exist.
Oh,
It just led directly to here.
you're right. It did.
That's very odd.
Yeah.
Right, so gotta do some shifts. What other things did we have to check on? There's something at corporate, I remember.
I think we were going to check and see if there was a welded door at corporate, but we cleared corporate out.
There was
pretty
something that
thoroughly.
we thought was gonna be the final boss there.
No, we went in and talked. We went into the the CEO's office, and that's where we got the last.
Okay.
That's where we got the last computer disk.
Okay. And we can't do anything with the save data we have, right?
We've uploaded all the save data, so if we wanted to, we could go back to the corporate save data and talk to the corporate entity there, if it is indeed the same thing.
Welcome to my office. I'd ask you to sit, but this place isn't real. But unfortunately, you and I are. This is the same dialogue.
It is.
I think it's time to fix that.
Right, we can confront them or leave them alone.
Yes, we confront them.
We can if we want. This might be another more different ending.
Uh-huh.
Oh!
That's our corporate liaison. Time for your performance review. We've already let you out, friend.
Bud. I'm so sorry.
Why are you still here?
Oh no, that was a hologram, so I guess this is the actual id of the person.
Workers' comp!
It's just like,
Doing the anime call out.
do you want to just do one thing that does the job of 4 cigarettes
Mm-hmm.
with no downside?
Yep. It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think more people should consider it.
I also think more people should consider workers' comp. Oh, that's the button I wanted.
And not just for injuries, but other things that'll disallow people from working.
Hmm.
The inclusion of Frankenstein and the creation of a significant character in Penny Dreadful brought from some fresh ideas to the story. I like their interpretation. Haven't read that.
Right, what do we got here? Our custodian is dying horribly.
You know what my favorite, this is gonna make me a criminal, and I understand that. You know what my favorite interpretation of Frankenstein's monster is?
What's that?
Van Helsing. Van Helsing starring Hugh Jackman.
That for some reason involved Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I remember that I saw that movie and I remember nothing from it.
Like, they have to go find him, and I forget the plot reason why. There was a problem that they knew that he could confront that they weren't prepared to deal with otherwise, and he was close by, I guess. He's just like, he's the, like, every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in sort of archetype. He's like, no, I don't want to do your fucking thing. Oh, well, it's Dracula. God damn it. I think he's the one that jumps the chariot over the gorge through a window of a mansion.
Not even ringing any bells.
We need to rewatch Van Helsing. That movie's fucking terrible.
I think it had the Michael Bay effect where there's too much going on at once, so it's hard to remember anything that happens.
Oh, maybe. It's just... It's awful, and I remember loving it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Penny Dreadful is on some streaming service or other. It had Eva Green and Vanessa Eves, a psychic who was my model for the sample character in 1879.
Mm-hmm. Bonk. Counterattack kill. More money.
So much money.
Well, it's you, I guess, since they're the corporate
Oh, right.
liaison.
Oh, good. I get to do this voice.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it. Someone like you is the one to do it? Well, no matter your status, you're all programmed the same way anyway. Disbelief. It's always your first reaction to tragedy. I also enjoyed The Matrix. It's how we conditioned you all. Every single one of you who walked through our doors, spending our money, taking our time, living in our bathrooms. Remember, we gave you this.
Don't want it.
Right? So believe me, if it's you who does the corporate entity like this, my first and last thought, you're serious.
All right, so that confirms that the big mess is going to lead to the final boss.
Yeah.
You got a conditioning VHS tape.
Oh, good.
Now we're going to learn how this was done.
Ba-bum, bum, bum.
Ba-bum, bum, bum.
Ba-bum, bum, bum.
I can't think of any other places to go aside from doing the shifts. So let's do a couple shifts and then worry about checking the electronics section.
I agree.
All right. I want to do the riot after we finished everything else.
That makes a lot of sense. So let's do the corporate shift, I guess, or electronics? Because I think we have both.
We've finished customer service, grocery, and department.
I am pretty sure that is the case.
So electronics or corporate?
Yeah.
Which one?
Let's do with electronics.
Okay.
Let's work our way up the corporate ladder.
The electronics section showcases the brave new frontiers of technology and entertainment for customers to peruse at their leisure. My knee really hurts because I was on my fucking knees changing out a bathroom faucet for like 2 hours last night.
Maybe.
And this knee really fucking hurts. This, unfortunately, gave rise to people who browse the aisles for hours and even sit and watch the movies on display, but ultimately don't buy anything. Yeah, that was welcomed when I was a kid. And then as we got older, people started being like, no, you can't do that. Management has since tried various methods to keep customers moving in the store to prevent this phenomenon. Results have been mixed.
I mean, I used to spend, an hour and a half in...
There's only 2 shifts on this one.
Yeah.
And we've still got another... There has to be another place that we needed the cleaning stuff, right?
I suppose, because it's available to us, but I don't remember where it is.
Me either. The air vibrates with tension as the prospective employee comes to you. You reach to shake their hand, but feel nothing but pain and joints popping out of place. Their Herculean grip solid and unyielding, they speak. Hello! It's so nice to meet you! Oh, I hate this person.
Adventure!
Hey, it's Bagger.
Hey, attorney.
Takes damage for other employees, most likely to be targeted by enemies. What can you do? We've got a stun attack, and you've got a nausea attack.
They're both attacks, though?
Yeah. That actually seems really, really useful compared to what our Bagger can do. On the other hand, they are... You know what? I can just, put, warehouse training on them. Yeah, let's do it. Let's hire this person.
What does I quit do? That's a good question. I don't think I know.
I quit does I believe it does a bunch of damage and automatically kills the employee.
Oh.
Fire.
I've got the phone on we got the chat on the phone, if that's more useful.
Oh, it might be. Gaston, stop. Let's get rid of our custodian. They're incompetent anyway.
Some kid is standing dangerously close to the home theater speaker. It is now 9 a.m.
Restock or find missing carts.
Let's restock the shelves. Let's see if there's anything interesting in these shelves, and not just more power bars. You see an empty shelf in need of restocking. You find some product that fell behind the shelves some time ago.
Yay, a cigarette.
You got 1 cigarette. Une cigarette.
You overhear some parents ask what a bit is and why 64 of them are better. It is now 10 a.m.
Restock or just clean up that wet mess?
Let's do it. Unpacked everything with no problems. You got 3 trash. That's the best we've ever come out of that.
That is. The news was last left on the TV. Yet another labor dispute gone wrong. It is now 11 a.m. This game is not political. You observe a person that's been staring at the same TV display for a while. It's been a few hours since they've moved, and they've been blocking the TVs for other customers.
They're absolutely dead, right?
Ask them to move, stand next to them, or stay back. So, the thing that you are encouraged to do as an employee in a situation like this is to stand next to them and just be bothersome. It's just like, hey, how are you enjoying, I don't know, footage of lily pads in HD or what the fuck ever?
On our Sony Sprint Xperia 62-inch
Yeah,
CRT.
exactly. You just like aggressively upsell them, and either they'll buy something they don't want to buy or they'll leave.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah. You both... pardon me. You both stand in uncomfortable silence, looking up at the TV display. This is nice. It's hard to resist the urge to look at them, but you don't want to ruin the moment.
You got a new friend.
You got a new friend. I
Nope.
like that.
I hope they go in my inventory. A customer looks to be emotionally connecting to the action movie that's on. It's now 12 p.m.
You catch the game last night? Have you tried the lasagna? It's my favorite. Frog Blast the Warp Core.
Let's take a break.
Take a break.exe.
Right. Stop. Yeah, let's restock on mops and brooms.
Yeah, we've spent a lot of our mops and brooms.
We still got enough to get through a couple of fights there.
Yeah.
We're good on cigarettes. All right.
Oh, sorry. The TV is playing that commercial with that catchy earworm again. It is now 1 p.m. You ready for some psychic damage? Hey now, kids, come gather around, see what just skipped into town.
I was thinking, ooh, I love the chunky chips, man. I love the peanut butter, and I love the strawberry too.
What the? This is some Canadian thing, presumably.
Almost certainly.
Okay, cool.
I don't recognize yours either.
No, mine was Skip It.
Ah, that like Skippo?
No, it's a.
Oh, I remember this thing. It's like a ball and chain that you use to jump rope.
They probably wouldn't like you likening it to a ball and chain, but yes, it's essentially a ball and chain made of hard plastic that you're supposed to like jump around. It's sort of positioned as a one-person jump rope for sad children.
You know, it only takes one person to use a jump rope in the first place.
Okay, you know what I meant though.
Hey, more trash.
Eh.
A guy with headphones on is jamming out hard. A circle forms around him. It is now 2 p.m. Excuse me, can you help us with this? A customer motions to a DV with nothing but static on the screen. They look at you, expecting to do something to the TV set.
Smack it, blow on it like it's a fucking Nintendo cartridge. Turn it off and back on again.
I mean, it's a TV, so like it's a 90s TV. So smacking it is what's usually going to get it to work. I grew up in the 90s. I know.
You know how to smack things.
CRTs at that age, just for some reason, the percussive maintenance is what worked.
I have a few.
Not knowing your own strength,
Okay.
you slap the top of the TV, cracking the screen. However, the picture does come back on, crisp as ever. Better even. Wow, I'll take it. Ching ching, motherfucker. The 80s, too.
Yeah. Percussive maintenance. I have a certain affinity for that series of words. The TV is playing that commercial with that catchy earworm again.
Again?
It is now 3 p.m. Hey now, kids, come gather round. See what just skipped into town.
Roam the floor or skip it?
Let's run the floor.
Shit.
You see an unattended plastic bag.
I'm certain there's a chance to find trash or money in it, but it's been a fight every time.
It has been. You find an open pack of cigarettes.
You
You
only
got
had
one
one left.
cigarette.
Well, that was a new thing.
It was.
One of the boom boxes on the floor was left at maximum volume. It is now 4 p.m.
The engineer in 1879 had a percussive maintenance ability to make something work for a while by smacking it, but the thing would fall apart at the end.
That's awesome. I was just gonna skip this one.
Yeah, okay.
There's a dry mess in your aisle. You have 10 brooms.
Yeah, we got there. It is now 5 p.m. Time to clock out.
Ooh, yeah.
You got $64, one
We
per
are
bit.
not- We're not getting raises at all.
No.
All right.
Do you want to just jam it?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. One of the TVs suddenly goes to static. It is now 10 p.m. A breaking news segment comes on the TV during closing time. They detail a wanted individual that's still at large. Coincidentally, you see a customer matching that same description just leave the store. Yeah, we're not going to call the authorities.
Mm-hmm.
As you keep your head down, you don't notice the individual come back and walk dangerously close to your post. They linger far too long for comfort before leaving again. What were they looking at?
Creepy. You feel a sudden chill, then suddenly feel like melting, then back to normal. That's just having a period. That's totally normal. It's okay. Skip or carts? I don't think we've ever had anything good from carts as the thing.
We've had stuff from carts, but nothing extraordinary. We have so many mops.
All right. We're removing their sign.
We are removing their signs.
messes.
That goofy cardboard cutout looks much more menacing in the dark. It is now 12 a.m.
Is it a cutout of Goofy?
It's a cutout of Goofy, yeah.
Yep. Gosh.
Brain is like, no, it's a fucking cutout of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, because this is a Montgomery Ward's. Because whenever I think about the electronics section of a department store, I always think about Montgomery Ward's.
Mm-hmm. And how they illegally used the Rudolph from the show because they forgot to copyright it correctly.
Yeah.
That is a weird story.
We better not be punished for not calling the cops. I also hope that.
Mm-hmm. With the way this game's been,
Yeah,
I doubt that'll be the case.
It doesn't seem like that's this game's kind of politics, but we'll see, I suppose.
I'm assuming that if we call the cops, something horrible would happen.
Take a quick break, clean up dryness.
Like we're good on breaks.
Yeah, I think we're
Restful
just
health.
fine. Do we want to take a quick break just to see if we can see if our new friend is in our inventory?
Oh yeah, good idea. Oh wait, I can't actually check. Oh yes, I can. There we go. No, sadly not.
Oh.
Human-shaped fruit. Nothing.
Oh, right, we still have bus fare 1 quarter, because we talked
We
to...
never found out where to bus fare.
Yeah, we never found out where Marcy was going.
I'm gonna just use this from here,
Okay.
because we could use a little extra. Oh, it didn't let me. Oh, I thought it would.
Celebrate September. Twitch,
it
I
is.
didn't think this is that kind of site. Hey, sweethearts. Every single fucking time we go to a channel, we subscribe to, there's a button at the bottom that says manage sub, and we just sort of look over and it's like, yeah, she's over there.
Alright, so it turns out I could use the bag of money from here. And it is working. So we have money. This way we're not going to run out of money, which is our magic power. God, it's really our magic power.
Yeah. Brutal.
It's not... Oh, it's not working.
What isn't?
Using the money bags. They're disappearing, but it's not giving us money.
Oh.
I better stop that.
Oh, it probably really hates doing it inside this screen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Did get $50, though.
The staring contest with the wall continues. It is now 1 a.m. Oh, I think this should have been you. I definitely said midnight.
It's alright. I'll do the next one.
Let's restock the shelves since we just...
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. When I worked retail, take a break was my main mode.
Take a break.
It turned out most of the time that actually made people think I was a harder worker.
Mm.
Because whenever they'd see me, I'd have something to do.
Oh, versus just sort of standing around waiting, hurrying up and waiting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a stale donut.
Hey,
Oh, nice.
that's almost good. That goofy
No, it's
cardboard...
mine now.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Okay. That goofy cardboard cutout looks much more menacing in the dark. It is now 2 a.m. Dawn of the final day. A security alarm goes off somewhere in the store. Upon investigation, you find it's just a false alarm, with no evidence of tampering either. Returning to your spot, you notice a few things that are off. Doors, register, or alarm. Feel like doors are the important one right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're not welded shut.
We have a weld cutter. It's fine.
To your surprise, one of the doors is unlocked, and looking further, nothing appears to be broken. The parking lot outside is mostly empty per usual. However, there is one car that doesn't seem to belong to any of the employees. A key must have been used.
Working corporate doing random spot checks. You stare at the black mirror of a powered-off TV. Someone stares back.
I like that.
It is now 3 a.m.
That's just good verse right there.
Despite everything, it's still you. Find missing carts, restock the shelves.
Carts, we can try carts.
Sure.
We haven't yet here.
The ghost cart appears before you. There's a small note attached to the cart. We're watching from outside.
That's the second time we've gotten that message.
Yeah, and we know they're correct because there's a car out there that doesn't appear to belong to any of the employees.
And someone unlocked our fucking back door.
And someone unlocked our fucking back door.
The news was left on the TV. Yet another labor dispute gone wrong. It is now 4 a.m.
Clean up wet mess, check store inventory.
Let's check inventory.
All right. What is this price?
Oh no.
You see a stray box.
What is the enemies here? Oh, it's mannequins again?
Oh, yeah.
Boo.
Well, it's our store, which is why it's the mannequins, because mannequins are, like, the integral part of our store.
Yeah, but it was the food chain in grocery.
Yeah.
And the fucking clothes lumps in department.
Yeah, but that was when we were in the grocery store and the department store, respectively.
Yeah, but those are all departments in this store.
You're right and I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
Very odd. I wonder why this might turn into something special to electronics. We don't know.
It's just like we knock the head off and the TV head is just there somehow.
That'd be awesome. You, Bagger, are the one who automatically gets warehouse training first all the time now, because you're the most likely to get killed.
Workers' comp gives everyone regen.
Protecting our Bagger. Oh, there we go.
And counter.
And regain that health. Yeah, we're fine with just trash now. We're trash now, everyone.
Love being trash, TBH. It's like my favorite thing about me.
You can also use trash. Lucky trash. Bagger was stunned. That's fine. You didn't notice, but some drool drips from your open mouth. It is now 5 a.m. Faintly, you hear a disturbance and hurried footsteps from what seems like the other side of the TV displays. At the same time, the televisions are going off at full volume. It's hard to tell where the source is coming from.
Put your ear to the wall or increase the volume.
Let's rock.
Let's just absolutely jam it.
The TVs are now loud enough to drown out any other sounds. All seems as normal for a bit until a strong impact hits on the other side of the wall, causing some damage reaching to your side. After that, silence. Spare keys were found the next day. It's now 6 a.m. Time to clock out.
That's the trash can. Feel free to visit it anytime.
And we got an industrial cleaner.
Yeah.
Which I don't know where we use this one.
I don't either, but...
Any of y'all remember? Let's use the money where it's actually going to give us money.
Yeah.
I wasted so many.
We usually watch the VODs from last week, like on the day. We didn't do that today because we were like busy working on a different thing.
I like there's a specific spot that each employee has reserved for them.
Oh yeah,
It makes things look really interesting.
Yeah, I presume that from a programming standpoint, it's easier to just say, this is where supervisor always stands, this is where stalker always stands, this is where bagger always stands, so you can just turn the sprite off and on.
Yeah, I've used this engine a lot when I was younger, so that's basically it. There's an event that's only there if the specific trigger is on. The trigger in this case, looking at your party members. RPG Maker's cool.
So, what do we want to do now?
I'm really interested in finding another horrible mess, but I don't know for sure that there even is one. We also still have bus fare, and I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, let's just take a run of all the other... It's gonna come up empty, I think. But just for fun, let's take a run of all of the other locations.
I think you're right.
And see if anything's changed there.
Okay. We can also probably... They're probably same dialogue.
Seriously, though, you know a place we can get fresh food?
Not in this city. Wrong place, wrong time.
Do we want to check the alley first?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm walking in the middle of the street.
You shouldn't do that.
Can't check that bus stop.
No, that's the first place we found Marcy after we fired her.
Butcher shop. This is where we found the
meat man.
Yeah.
He's still alive. Oh, right, and that led us down here to the bowels of the grocery store.
Yeah. Right, there was a bag of money back there originally, I think. I sure am glad we have a face now, though.
Yeah, it was really disconcerting to me rolling around without a face. Can we go to the right?
Like in the lot?
Yeah. No, that is a gate. I thought it was like a gradient effect.
Yeah, looks like chain link fence.
Yeah.
I love that they fucking just loop back around to the same spot. Right, grocery store. We've also murdered the managers in each of these places.
Yeah, so, you know. Ooh, Bad Road has subscribed at Tier 1. Happy Sub-Tember.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Bad Road,
Thank
for
you.
your first month.
6 months.
6 months? I thought he had never subbed before. I was wrong.
I think the thing is that Andy or someone from the Xenon system have been gifting subs every now and again. Yeah.
Bum got sore, found a way to keep warm. Toilet's all yours. Still won't let us in though.
Yeah. We need to break down the You need to break down the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go there.
Right, this is the one that had the horrible mess in the break room.
Yes.
Bleaching tile, porcelain, etc. Not a good idea.
No.
It makes it so it shows dirt much, much faster after that.
Yeah,
That's what happened to our bathtub.
yeah,
That's why
because it
looks
kills the
gross all
enamel.
time. Yeah. It was bleached continuously.
Oh, can we consume them?
I don't know. I approached another manager, poor bastard.
Okay, no, we can't consume the other man.
Cannot interact with them.
We already destroyed their ethereal forms. I guess it would be kind of shitty to eat them also. Seems rude, TBH.
Mm-hmm. Still don't have another freezer key either.
That's true. There is a freezer that we can't get into, and that does bother. Because we could have opened either one of these.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't seem to be anything here that... And we went through this one because we were directed to, basically.
Yes.
The other one is probably going to lead to whatever's behind that door that we can't reach.
Uh-huh.
Because we apparently don't know how to pick up a chair.
The world looks to have been pried open, leaving some blood. This leads back out to
some
the
blood.
Out Mall.
This is the supplies store.
Some blood is like my third favorite heavy metal band.
Oh, right, that's where we killed the first manager.
Yes.
In the supplies store. What's your favorite heavy metal band?
A tarantula.
Rambo, some blood. Anyway, thank you for the
thank you,
subscription,
Jay.
regardless. Both of you. All of you. Much appreciated.
It is that wonderful September.
Uh-huh.
It's a September miracle.
But it's a September miracle. Sponsored by Twitch.
Of course, September gives way to Domtober, and then at the end of the year, Switch-sember.
November, we don't talk about November.
We don't talk about November. Everyone just sort of chills in November. It's fucking Thanksgiving, and you're already starting to worry about Christmas and shit. Like no one has to. It's just chill.
All right, brother chapter.
Thank you, Aftercare member.
That's really good. Remember that?
I think this was the last place we saw Marcy before
so too.
she decided not to wait for her bus.
Yeah. Welcome to your new Halloween store, formerly your local hardware store, yada yada. I think we got everything in here.
We can climb back into the truck, but we can go through. Oh, right, we fought the dog in here.
Yeah.
The dog that became long.
The probably plastic dog decoration.
The probably plastic dog decoration.
Yeah, definitely wasn't made of melting flesh.
Oh, Jayvember, because it's your birthday month.
Well, there you go. It's also Alice's birthday month.
It is Alice's birthday.
Let's see.
Huh.
Not seeing anything important here in the Halloween store, but that's kind of par for the course with these places.
Yeah. Give us your corpse. I cannot go by a place that I know to be a spirit Halloween without thinking about that anymore.
Mm. That's all we need is, your corpse.
Maybe then your terrible store will be worth something.
Might as well go the whole length of the tunnel. There's not ghosts to chase us out because we're the fucking ghosts. Already been in here.
Yeah.
This is the grocery Departed.
Yeah.
That was the one that was extra long for some reason, and it tripped me out.
What about the Spirit Store? So there was there was an email and website we found on one of the computers in this game that is a plea from the Spirit Halloween analog of this game to like closing businesses. It's like, hey, we can make use of your location and you can still make still make money off of your property, in that sort of corporatized way. And then there is a click-through, and the click-through is just a skull with the text, give us your corpse. Maybe then your terrible store will be worth something.
Mm-hmm. The beautiful thing.
It's brutiful.
The nature's miracle Spirit Halloween.
Yes. I would call the environment which gave rise to the Nautilus that is Spirit Halloween as very natural.
Yep.
You cannot kill Spirit Halloween in a way that matters.
It's true.
That's good.
Can't eat this guy either.
Yeah, we can't eat them.
I think that's the computer that has that thing on it.
I believe that's also the case.
Hello? Can't even interact with that one.
Mm-hmm. That's the one that the employees were hiding in after they had killed their manager.
Oh, right, and we had to kill the employees and take over.
Yeah. We're union busters, it turns out.
Mm-hmm. And yet we're also, like, leading a union? Very odd.
Yeah. Well, we're not, really.
We can start giving union cards to the donut guy.
Yeah, we're independent actors. The people that are in our party are our employees under corporate law.
Yeah. Is that like bird law?
It's like bird law in that there's more connection to Speedball Mike Bailey than you might think. I didn't have a joke. I just sort of was trying to get to the thing where I referenced bird law, a tag consisting of Speedball Mike Bailey and Veda Scott.
Mm-hmm. They watched It's Always Sunny, and then they had an idea.
So Mike Bailey does the crane kick, and Veda Scott's a literal, actual practicing lawyer.
Yeah. Someone's forgotten
hey.
lunch. I don't think we've been in here. Or if
We could have missed that. It seems like something we would have
doesn't look
missed.
familiar, though.
Corporate dungeon.
This is the basement, but it's a different way in. We couldn't use this door before.
Yeah,
There's a way out of the corporate dungeon. Here's where we start if we die 3 times.
Right. The corporate ladder.
That leads back to the home store.
That leads back to the home store.
Home store!
Orange brand.
Out of order down here.
Right.
Yeah, all that did is give us an alternate way out.
Yeah, so this is where we would have fallen to.
Yeah.
If we came in the normal way to get to the corporate tower and then...
Yeah.
So do we need to go back?
Let's go back through the vent and see if we can spot anything else, because we know there's nothing in those hallways.
Yeah.
In those the back rooms. Yeah, that's wild.
No, this is the custodial closet. We came in here.
We have been there before?
Yeah, I remember we got the key for it. Actually, I don't know if we went in.
Seen this one before?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the virtual tour of the office.
Yeah.
This is where we get to see all the fun long shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Nature's Miracle is a brand of enzyme cleaner for removing pet urine. Good.
Okay, and this was the CEO's office, who we also killed.
I like that means you, Gary. There's always that guy. I have an unfortunate fact about my father, is that he was that guy at our local gaming store.
Oh, no.
There was a sign, like, right up front on the glass counters that was like, hey, there's no smoking in here because the cards are delicate. that means you, my dad's name.
Oof.
Yeah.
I think I would have banned him after the first time.
We spent a lot of money at that store is the thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It was like the height of Magic the Gathering the first time, and Highlander was really fun for us when Highlander was still a thing. You're just walking around with Union cards saying, it sure would suck if people signed these, and handing out pens. You know, you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's probably what happens when we hand all of them back to,
Donut Man.
yeah, to the Donutsman.
Anyway, I guess what we're doing now. What's the plaza?
The plaza is the outside of this. When we leave through the correct doors here, it will lead us to the plaza, where the Donut Man is.
Okay.
And Bert and Ernie again.
Yeah.
I wonder if Bert and Ernie have anything interesting to say to us now that, here, because these were the ones that were specifically, hey, why don't you got a face?
Mm-hmm.
And now we're human again.
I think they commented on the fact that we were different now. I think we talked to them after getting a face.
Oh.
Not 100% sure, though. Plaza.
Yeah, we have seen this.
Yeah.
Man, it's just walking around breathing on you.
What about the people that work there? They just ignore it like it's normal?
I mean, some jobs make you tolerate worse shit.
True. Alright, so we're not going to give our union cards back to this guy immediately.
No, not yet.
So we're going to go do those last two ship sets.
Yes, the Riot, and we should do corporate first, right?
Yes.
And then Riot?
Definitely.
Okay.
I have a feeling the Riot's going to do some damage.
It's going to be interesting, whatever's in there. I'm very excited to learn.
Alright, it autosaves.
Before we do that, it's 9:55. Do you think it's a good time to take a break?
Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, we're gonna go to the break real quick. Before that, remember that there is a civil rights movement happening around the country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that shouldn't ever have to be fought for, like equal rights, equal treatment under the law, not be attacked, terrorized, and even murdered by the police. We have listed here some ways that you can help. These include... brain fart. These include the Bail Fund Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund to help black, trans, and non-binary people with food supplies and travel out of dangerous situations, and the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Fund to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved right into the side of it. Under the second command are more ways you can help. These are all current campaigns. There's things you can do right now. They are kept up to date by my wives here. You can catch them in chat as September and Stranger, all one word, if there's anything else that needs to go here. Black Lives Matter, lives of people of color matter, Indigenous lives and lands matter, Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter, and these are things that we got to keep saying and pushing and fighting for till the people all the way up to the top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real protected truths. Alright, we're going to be back in a few minutes. We're going to run some ads. We don't have any stance on ad blockers, so we'll see you here soon. All right, we're back.
We're on a soundstage in Ontario.
It's true. We're actually on a soundstage in Ontario this whole time.
You were fooled.
Ah, you thought we were not on a soundstage in Ontario.
You thought we were elsewhere than a soundstage in Ontario.
But in truth, we were on a soundstage in Ontario.
Mm-hmm. How does this affect you? Almost in no way does it affect you.
In Ontario. Very nice. All right, let's.
Oh, I didn't know Ontario was using in on pronouns now. That's good. That's good for on.
Very nice.
Mm.
All right, corporate. Let's see what the fuck is up with the corporate shift.
I'm just interested in seeing what all of the fucking hazards are going to be.
Uh-huh. There won't be carts or anything.
There shouldn't be.
The corporate offices remained a tense and stale workplace throughout the final days of the liquidation, with months of planning and preparation needing to be compressed into mere weeks to facilitate the process. Managers and associates alike stayed locked up in the building to push the agenda on through. It is, however, unknown whether their efforts were needed, given the continued existence of the company today. That's fucked up.
Hell shift. We have one shift, and it is hell shift.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it.
Let's jam on this one.
You've been here before. It is now 6 a.m.
Clean up wet mess, listen for the door.
Something has slid under your door. Wild vermin jump out and nip at you before scurrying off. And
I'd like to be in on you. You forget which lever on your chair reclines as opposed to lit.
mood.
It is now 7 a.m. New employee interview or check our email. Check our email. Check our email and check our email and check our email.
Definitely check email. We have good employees.
Yeah. You see unread emails in your inbox.
Vermin jumps from your inbox.
They would do that to us.
Uh-huh.
No emails really affect or apply to you. Nice. You got one cigarette.
Another game of solitaire down the drain. It is now 8 a.m.
Our emails are all like stuff from the Get Happy committee about fucking, that's not what it's called, but the like, hey, we're all gonna go down to this fucking pickleball place down in downtown.
Golly gosh.
Do y'all want to do that with us after hours? And it's like, you don't like me. You definitely wouldn't like me when I've had exactly one whiskey.
A window suddenly comes up on your screen. Oh no, I got adware.
Attempt to close. Oh, that's heartbreaking. I've seen that actually, and it's
Oh.
when I was working for Hewlett Packard, they did shit like this. We had to not clock out, but clock into like a timing program for when we took bathroom breaks for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It was brutal. I hated it.
There's a reason that companies are outputting less and less, and it's because they've made a culture of abusing employees.
Yep.
A pop-up comes onto your screen.
Computer over. Virus equals very yes. That's not a good prize.
That's a bad prize.
And the company has just peed on my carpet.
A pop-up comes onto your screen. All right, let's beat it up. Let's stun it with go-karts. Train our bagger in warehouse safety. And then also make the pop-up nauseous.
Yes. Friendly reminder, it says.
Uh-huh. Nothing friendly about this.
God damn it, bad word. A pop-up. I remember him from Stargate.
It.
I know, right?
All right. Oh, fuck. Let's add self-defense to Stalker. Cast the go-karts. Fence on yourself. And let's try and make it nauseous again.
Oh, it's counting down.
Oh, it sure is.
It's at 2 now.
Yep.
We probably want to finish it before it gets to 0, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's fun.
As the manager, I can't do damage naturally except by goofing off. I can do damage to my own employees. I think this game might be political. I'm completely useless without employees, in fact. You know, in case you were wondering if this game is political.
Yeah, just talk some trash at it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I can just use Chew Out on Stalker. I don't like doing, but you know, it's a mechanic.
Yeah. Not a good or fun mechanic.
Mm-hmm. And it's a good mechanic.
Hey, there you go.
It's just a depressing one.
Right.
Back to work!
Zug. All work and nothing but work. It is now 9 a.m.
Oh, dang. 9 a.m. Only 9 hours to go.
Ugh. I've had those days.
Uh-huh.
They're bad days. As you click away on the computer, you notice a few email notifications in your inbox. None of them seem to be work-related, so it'd probably be best to check them later. But you take a quick look anyway. Win $10,000 today! Exclamation point. Looking for hello? Security alert.
This is all just standard 90s spam.
Yeah, this is still spam that I get in my spam filter, so I like never see it, but it's there.
I like looking through my spam occasionally. There's some funny ones in there.
We see it whenever we log into Hotmail, because we log into Hotmail still sometimes.
Well, people try to steal your Hotmail.
Yeah, because people are trying to steal our Hotmail for some reason, and we just keep trying to figure out why. Like, we have an Xbox Live account active still under that.
It'd have, like, no personally identifying information.
It wouldn't, but someone could still use it to play our Xbox Live games if they want. Which I don't have a problem with that, but, like, someone did take our Minecraft login, is the reason why we are paranoid about it. Because we didn't realize why our Minecraft launcher suddenly said "be cool, ooh woo" on it until like 2 months later when we like looked down at our in-game hands. We're like, that's not how that should look, and took off all of the armor that was obscuring the McDonald's employee uniform that someone had put our character in.
Someone probably bought access to your account from someone else who fished, or not fished, but got it in a data breach.
Yeah.
But they wanted people to be cool, ooh.
Yeah. We weren't cool. We changed all of our passwords and set basically anything that touches our money to two-factor.
All right, so
What do
you
we
want to
wanna
win $10,000? Do we want to look for love? Do we want to security alert? I feel like security alert is the one that is there to make us take it and something bad will happen.
Yeah, security alert is absolutely a phishing. That doesn't mean I don't want to click it and see what happens.
I kind of want to see what happens under looking for love.
Yeah.
This is all the wrong places.
It is a wrong place to be looking for love.
Oh, this is you.
The computer screen freezes for a moment and kicks you back to your desktop. The machine whirs and hums, but it seems your computer rebooted itself. You then notice you've been logged out of all your accounts. It takes a while to log back in. Not the first time that's happened.
That should be worrisome if this has happened multiple times. The silence is deafening. It is now 10 a.m. Let's just take out the trash. The trash can is filled to the brim. You got trash. Good. I can only sell the trash, right? sell 19 trash. Yeah.
Oh, nice, because it gives us 449 money.
Yeah. Y'all ever watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure on cable? There's a scene where they meet their past selves. Or their future selves, doesn't matter.
It's both at the same time, technically.
Yeah, that's true. And they say, all right, if you're really us, what number are we thinking of? And then normally they go, 69, dudes. Whoa. But in the cable version, it's 49, dudes. Whoa. It's very strange.
That's nothing. That's not a joke. I didn't. Now,
What's your favorite number? Yes.
So the like argument is that you shouldn't do that because children will hear it and whatever. I definitely heard the one that would say 69, and I was baffled why that was funny. Mm-hmm. It was clearly delivered in a way that meant it was funny, but I was just like, what? Why?
Mm-hmm. First saw the movie before I ever knew what that meant.
Yeah.
Me too, but I saw it on cable years later. It's a very strange change.
Yeah.
There, now we're at 450. Our trash is uneven, but our money is whole.
Another game of solitaire down the drain.
All in all, it's just another game of solitaire
down the drain.
down the drain.
Procrastinate or check email. You know, I'm still amateur donating. I hope to go pro if I really like hammer down on my practices.
I think our computers might be infected.
A window suddenly comes up on your screen. Yeah.
This was going to happen no matter which email we open because this is the story of this shift.
Yeah. Break time remaining.
A pop-up comes onto your screen.
Bam, 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 bam.
Do 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 do. Clue Clue Lounge.
Yeah. I know Clue Clue. I thought that was Excitebike.
I get the music in those two mixed up, but yeah, that's Excitebike.
I was doing I forget what I was doing. It's not important.
I know the feeling.
Procrastinator.
Check email. It's the same picture. 69, the number of the supper. We usually call it the weed number. It goes along with 420, the sex number.
Yeah. We haven't really gotten back to that part in our Homestuck reread.
Oh no!
Uh-oh, there's more pop-ups.
It used a diversified portfolio.
Oh, I hate that.
Okay, this is getting interesting now. All right, let's put first of all, let's mark this one that has higher health. Go-karts. You put warehouse safety on more people, and you just keep nauseating the back one.
They just double counter-attack each other?
Yep.
Good.
Ooh, that hurts.
Uh-huh.
Don't need it on the back. One more mark. Okay, delete. I don't want to make them hidden. They're good at taking...
Oh, that's what I was doing. I was doing the Undertale battle music.
Ah, which one?
The one that goes mount, 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 mount.
Ah, yes, the goofy monsters.
Yeah.
This is some tough choices here. All right, I have CPR training if Bagger dies.
Snaps to Bluke, thank you.
Good old Naps to Blue.
I loved Naps to Bluke. Just so nice. And sad.
Mm-hmm.
I like nice, sad boys.
Mm-hmm. I thought Naps to Blue was a girl.
They're a ghost.
That's true.
I shouldn't have gendered them at all, actually. They're ghosts.
I actually thought they were gendered in the game.
Oh. I don't remember if they are, actually.
Metaton is canonically trans, and that's the most I know about the genders in the game. Metatron. No, Metaton, because Metatron is the biblical one.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. And
Ghosts can have gender. I don't know if Maps to Blue specifically has gender. They didn't have like a big bow on their head or anything, which is usually how you tell someone's gender in a video game or cartoon.
Yep.
Is if they have a giant bow on their head or not.
break time is over. I hope not. I'm gonna have to goof off at this thing. Move and warehouse safety on Grem.
Thank you, Bad Road, for having the whole Venn diagram. Metaton from Undertale, Metatron from Catholicism, Megatron from Transformers, and Megaton from Fallout.
Very nice. They're
Maps to
all
Blue uses they, them. Thank you.
okay. Very helpful. I like that sounded sarcastic. It was not intended to be. That's that comes from schizophrenia. Everything I say sounds sarcastic unless I'm trying to be sarcastic. They're all trying to sound like Metatron, except Metatron, which is just Metatron.
Yeah.
That's the reference they're all making, and it just holds them together.
What was the name of that game? There was a video game based on...
Yeah, they made a Steam remake recently.
Yeah.
Something of the
Rise of the Metatron. I forget what the something is. But you fight like literal actual angels and super actual Catholicism.
It did not make a splash in America. There were some small protests about it, and then everyone forgot.
Everyone was like, why are you putting this angel in jeans? Now I have to think about this angel's juicy ass, and then it was just nothing. You forget which lever on your chair reclines as opposed to lifts.
Like I said before, mood.
It is now 1 p.m. Do we want to take up the trash, or do we want to check our email again?
Well, checking our email didn't harm us last time.
That's true, it didn't. Maybe we could check a different email. You see unread emails in your email box. Oh, right.
Oh,
This
right.
is a different one. The other one was an event.
That's right. The buzz of the lights feels too loud. It is now 2 p.m.
That's why I turn off the lights in my office when I am working in there.
For calling this the hell shift, this is remarkably uneventful.
So, sitting in a small office under like those indeed buzzing fucking recessed lights.
Yeah, I can actually hear those fucking lights even when they're brand new, which they say you can't.
For 12 hours is hell.
I gotcha.
It sucks.
You were able to get a good chunk of the spreadsheet done, leaving you a moment for a small coffee break.
El Shaddai, I'm sorry.
And looking at the clock, you debate on how to spend your time before getting back to work. Wow, I was able to immediately pick up where I left off. Thyroid's magic.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you and your thyroid. I'm glad it's doing so well.
It's going to be probably a year or more before we've got a permanent dose, semi-permanent dose, because it can still change over time after that.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be a while, but we're getting there. So do we treat ourselves, take a walk, or surf the web? El Shaddai Ascension of the Metatron.
Ghost Fight is the actual name of the music. Very nice. And the Muppet version is Spider Dance. I knew Spider Dance.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what are we gonna do?
You were able to get a good chunk of the spreadsheet. Treat yourself.
Alright, let's treat ourselves.
Let's walk down to the vending machines and buy a Kit Kat.
You take a look around before opening your desk drawer full of stolen condiments and break room paraphernalia. Yes! Before crunch started, you remember grabbing as much as you could before the grueling hours began. And for the first time in a long while, you're able to add something a little extra to your coffee.
You got HP Regen.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah. You forget which lever on your chair reclines as opposed to lifts. It is
Again,
the third time.
no matter how many times this happens, it's still a mood.
There's so many goddamn levers on chairs now, is the thing.
There's the recline button. There's a lot of them have a lock lever to keep it from spinning.
Yeah.
There's ones that have brakes on the wheels. And then, of course, there's the up and down hydraulics.
And then the slide forward, slide backwards hydraulics to get a good, like, back distance from the backrest. Then the...
Plus the armrests fold up and down on most of them. So those are like levers.
It's just so many pieces.
Do chairs need to be this complicated to sit in?
Yes, I did just spend the last couple minutes looking at the OSC track list. Now I want coffee.
I'm still a fan of Bone Trestle forever.
Boop, 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 boop. Mine is something that locks it from reclining, and I will have no idea how to engage or disengage it. It just happens.
Oh no!
Our computer chair is something that we got from a thrift store, which we're pretty sure was previously used at a church. Because
it's like a wooden armchair with metal innards.
It's like a one-person pew.
And it weighs like 100 pounds.
Oh yeah, it was so fucking heavy.
We needed all three bodies to carry that in.
Yes, we did. It has no levers, but it also is the exact same size of the space that you use to get to our desk area. So we do have to climb over it every time we want to sit down.
Yep. All right. Interview or organized desk. Another one.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's.
Let's organize our desk.
All right. Yeah, that's one we haven't done.
Yeah, and we don't really need a new employee. Your desk is getting quite cluttered. Time to get organized. You got 3 trash.
Always happy when nothing happens. You've been here before.
We're so close.
You've seen this place before. It is now 4 p.m. Listen for the door again. Let's see what happens. Something is slid under your door.
Vermin.
Yep, same thing.
Good. Fuck this door.
You cannot yours.
You cannot muster the will to speak. It is now 5 p.m. Too real. A pitch-black console window interrupts your workflow. Some text comes up. Would you blow the whistle on your working conditions and reveal them to the public, regardless of the consequence to you?
Yes. I'm gonna answer honestly.
We're going to get fired, but that's okay.
We're gonna die.
Yeah. Your response has been recorded. Thank you for participating in the whistleblower exercise. Because of your responses, your employment benefits and account status will now be set to pending indefinite. It is now 6 p.m. Time to clock out.
$96.
An industrial cleaner.
They get paid better here. Or, no, same amount, more hours.
Yeah.
All right. That is probably going to affect us in the, what's it called?
The fight. In the whatever the boss fight ends up being.
It's definitely gonna help us during the riot.
Oh, right. Well, no, because the riot canonically takes place prior to now.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. We're still clocking in for it. Shit.
What are you looking for?
I was looking to see if I had any way to heal Bagger. But the only thing I have is a missing packed lunch. Fuck it.
I can't believe you didn't just lie to corporate for benefits.
I didn't know it was corporate. I thought it might have been a union trying to get me.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to hire me for union stuff.
Anonymous survey my ass. Yeah, exactly. So we take these surveys sometimes, like, how satisfied are you with your job? And I don't take them because I asked, hey, exactly how anonymous are these? And it's like, well, it's down to, like, the division, right? And I'm like, there are 3 people that work in our division, and I'm the only one that's exceptionally queer. So if one of these starts coming back railing for how poorly my place of employment treats its queer employees, maybe that's not anonymous.
All right. Riot of 90 boop.
Let's see what the hell happens. I was laying down and I need to sit.
The riot of 1990 Boo. The footage you're about to watch takes place during a period of widespread civil unrest, which resulted in the destruction of a large amount of company-owned assets and properties. In the hours leading up to the violence, several labor union demonstrations have also been overtaken by the crowds and subsequently dissolved as major organizers were reported missing or inactive according to the authorities. Company and employee losses remain unrecorded to this day.
Ooh.
As you rush to investigate the source of the noise, you hear the crunch of broken glass on the floor. Looking across the way, you see a series of windows being smashed by the commotion outside. They haven't made it into the store, yet. You are obliged to keep working.
Both the radio and the TVs are on. It's hard to get information anywhere. It is now 6 a.m.
Restock?
Yeah, sure. You see an empty shelf in need of restocking. You find some product that fell behind the shelves. One cigarette.
No sign of emergency response. It is now 7 a.m. Ah. Oh, my people are dying here.
Can we feed them human-shaped fruit?
Not from here we can't. We need to land on as a break.
There is inventory scattered everywhere. It is now 8 a.m. From the exposed window, you hear the screeching tires of some vehicle careening down the street. It swerves into the parking lot, and for a moment it comes dangerously close to the store. It then swerves back onto the... I'm not going to read that sentence.
Something went off on the other side.
We became
of the street.
stunned.
Yeah. It is now 9 a.m. Cashier. Unskilled. No pros, no cons.
Hands per minute is... I remember it being pretty powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Like the reason we got rid of our last cashier. No, our last cashier died, I think.
I don't know. We've got the bagger who's really good, but also is about to die.
Do we want to just cycle out this blood?
I guess. Guess that's what we're gonna have to do if we're... Oh no, they're not about to die. I thought their HP was lower.
Yeah.
No, we're keeping them.
Yeah, fuck it.
You wonder if the locks were ever strong enough to hold. Now 10 a.m. I'm sorry, I got the previous one. I'll finish this one.
No, I refuse to read the last one, I think. I don't know. Never mind.
Only at the end.
Yeah.
Another group of demonstrators make their way past the store. They're holding an injured individual aloft, most likely away from the conflict. They pass by in a panicked rush, the blood covering their hands, faces, and clothes.
Yeah, so I guess content warning.
Uh-huh. It's gonna keep being like this.
I guess quite serious content warning for the next length of this shift.
Police and police-adjacent violence. What do you even call it when someone just wants to kill protesters? Evil.
Evil, yes. Sirens have been going off all day. It is now 12 p.m.
I mean, either one's a skip. We might as well take a look at the employee.
That's true.
Who the fuck is applying right now, though? Wow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
An empathic supervisor. Supervisors aren't terribly useful.
Yes, the supervisor's skills are not great, and empathic just means that they're going to be a meat shield and die.
Yeah, they're like bagger except worse.
Yeah, there are better options than these.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, 13 and 12.
Uh-huh.
I've heard it called a police riot. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Something went off on the other side of the street. It's now 1 p.m. You hear a myriad of voices shouting obscenities into the smog of the burning city district. The smell of immolated rubber floods the air and the insides of the establishment. They're headed for the store. I'm just getting every status on Graham.
I think that's correct. You tried to call again, but nobody is coming. You called for help, but nobody came. Wet mess or take out the trash?
Wet mess. We can't afford to be
I
losing more
agree.
HP.
I agree. Let's just skip as much as we possibly can.
Mm-hmm. Sirens have been going off all day.
I was really hoping that all of these were going to be unique.
Uh-huh. It is now 3 p.m. The general public has well and truly breached the store floor,
Shumpin Jehoshaphat.
swarming and pillaging the aisles as they please, leaving nothing unscathed. As you try to escape to the back, the crowd lurches and brings you down to the floor. You're then smothered and trampled on without notice. Dang.
Something went off on the other side of the street. It is now 4 p.m.
It's okay, it was just the milk.
Oh, good. Well, not good. That's a waste of food.
If we get into a fight from missing carts, then I can restore some HP.
Yeah, and trash is just a good thing or direct damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's find missing carts. The ghost cart appears before you.
Could be worse.
The ghost cart disappears.
Thanks, Ghost Cart.
You're my best friend.
Ghost Cart is this universe's garbage ape.
Someone was gallon smashing. God, I hate that. It's the shittiest fucking thing in the world. It's not the shittiest fucking thing in the world, but it's unbelievably shitty.
Is it like those guys that when there was the PS3 shortage, they went and bought a bunch of PS3s and smashed them on the sidewalk?
Yes, it is exactly that. That thing I said about mangoes a couple of weeks ago, this is what I was referring to. People who will
Gotcha.
just go into a grocery store, get a gallon of milk, huck it onto the ground like a piece of shit, and then walk away. After a few tense hours and broken fingers, you stand in the middle of a desolate store floor. You have no idea where your employees are, nor if corporate knew of the incident. You then see a lone, ragged figure walk through the doorway over to you and hand you something. Shit, you probably need this more than me.
Manager got one missing packed lunch. Time to clock out.
You got $96 and a packed lunch.
Well, that definitely shed some light on things.
Yeah.
I guess... God, I'm worried about going to the guy and giving him the union stuff, because then we won't be able to rely on it.
I think that we are at a point where basically anything we do is going to invite some sort of ending. I think the only thing we have available to us that doesn't do that specifically is the VHS tape.
Interesting. Well, we have the VHS tape. We don't have the VCR still.
Can we just not go and try it on the thing?
Yeah, we can definitely try it. Not in good shape.
We could feed them human-shaped fruit.
I'm not gonna. I'm refusing to eat the human-shaped fruit.
You know, that's probably for the best. I'm just saying that it's there, and it will
It will sustain.
it will
you.
sustain you, the human-shaped fruit. You can see its chest rising and falling.
Just like all fruit should do.
It's just a prank, bro. I'm a human-shaped fruit. Same hat.
Hey.
I made that joke.
All right. Let's see. Over to electronics. I have a tape.
However, a VCR box is required. There's a VCR box, like, right there.
I know, right? I have to find a different one.
Oh, that's just the display model. It's made of cardboard.
Ah.
It says Tostiba on the side. Thank you. I was wondering how that joke was going to go over. Yeah, shaped like a human fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shaped like a human fruit.
Everything must go.
Yeah, like you called that this was a liquidation sale like way before they gave us that information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's nothing left to do in here.
Yeah, I guess we have to figure out what the...
We did the computer.
Yes.
We need to find a VCR.
Yes. So we can clean up the mess in Mother Mall.
Yeah, and then come back
And
out
then-
and see where that leads.
Yeah, and then see what that is. We can hand our union cards to Dr. Donuts.
Who is probably the manager who actually got trampled.
Yes.
That's my theory, anyway.
I think that's a good theory to work with. Or,
Let's try Mother Mall first. Which building led to Mother Mall?
this one.
Home Store did?
Yes.
Fuck. Home Store.
Because it's in the back rooms at the far left of the store. Yeah, if you go left from here. And then all the way down.
Nice. As this door was welded shut.
Yes.
Now we go all the way to the right and Mother Mall. So now we're going to re-clean the mess and see where we can get sent to. Making sure everything over here is still closed.
Good idea. Good idea.
Can't go south. You can't even go into the fucking front of the mall.
Yeah. So this is just funnel.
Yeah, it looks like there's only one path. Yeah, those middle two staircases are gone. Good, I wasn't imagining that.
You weren't. I'm in the far left of my store, Lamau. I thought you were off today. Oh, wait. You're the far leftist at your store. Got it.
Political.
Oh, no.
Oh no, our favorite customer died.
Or there was a miracle.
Possible. You know, maybe at the fuck, I forget what it's called when they take the Christians to heaven.
The rapture.
The rapture, yeah, maybe the rapture.
Like from the film This Is the End.
Yes, that's the film. Fucking the rapture comes with free packets of strawberry jam. And
Yes. The rapture comes with free packets of strawberry jam.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It makes perfect sense now, huh?
Yeah, when you say it like that, how the...
Sounds like a broken window. Interesting.
Oh, can we talk on the phone?
Yeah, let's try it. Did the lights go out at your store too? There's some kind of gathering outside. We just sent this horrible dimension back in time.
Did we just start a riot?
I think we just went back to the riot.
Oh.
Not the kind you see waiting for the store to open. I don't like it. I mean, there's a few reasons why people gather like that. One reason, to build, to organize. Another reason is to do the complete opposite.
Sometimes you can do both at once.
Mm-hmm. There is a lot of power in that. Thing is, people aren't really that responsible. They also tend to suck, too. Maybe we can prove them wrong, yeah? Our one job now is to not be shitty.
We had one job.
Okay, how can you resist this face?
Oh, I just can't wait for it to roll back prices.
It looks, you know what it looks like? It looks like a Charlie Brown ice pop.
You're right. It does look like if Charlie Brown had an ice cream bar that you got from a truck
With gum for eyes.
with gum for eyes that was never fucking symmetrical.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. We build a new world in the ashes of the old.
Exactly. See, you get it.
Yeah, here it is. That's the smoke outside.
Yeah.
Closed.
They're gonna detect metal? A crowd of hungry eyes stare back at you.
Hungry eyes. is.
But for the first time in a while, you feel your heart beat in your chest.
Come in, we're open. Sorry, we're closed. Sorry, we're open. I mean, it's the name of the game.
I think we're picking an ending here. See how it has different
Oh, red,
colored
blue, and
lights?
green. Yeah, like the...
They're making a fucking Mass Effect 3 reference.
Thank you, that is what I was trying to get to.
Like, legit, they're just making a Mass Effect 3 reference. Sorry, we're open. The general public awaits with a fathomless hunger. Well, been nice knowing y'all.
It's been an honor to serve with you. Say the line, Bart.
And you can. Let's unionize! Autobots, unionize! Rude. Oh, now I'm nauseous. That's no fun. Right, because I got all the status effects on me.
Yeah. We maybe should have found another fight to get into before this one.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't have a thing that cures status ailments, do we?
No, you just have to wait for them to wear off.
Oh.
Most of them only last 1 or 2 turns. So they're not a huge deal unless they're piled on. Except Mark, which is...
Oh, hi, Mark.
Exactly. Right, I should actually mark them, huh?
That would be good.
You feel their eyes upon you. Mark the general public. Mark the general public.
My name is Mark,
I'm the general public.
and I'm the general public. Hey, man, you gotta help me out with something.
I like that some of those commercials later on, he just completely cracks up, breaks character,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they just leave the cut in.
Yeah, why bother?
Mm-hmm. That way people would know he wasn't actually this weird, creepy guy.
Yeah. Badrat says that stampede was like a humanoid typhoon.
Very nice.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that scene
Mm-hmm.
from Trigun.
Mm-hmm.
The that sort of pivotal one where like Vash walks into a hotel room
Mm-hmm.
and Knives is there surrounded by corpses and he's just sort of like idly cleaning blood off of his clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks up and it's like, oh hey Vash.
That's how we met.
Yeah.
All right.
Misconnections. Hang on, I can do this. Misconnections. You, serial murderer, placidly cleaning your gloves. Me, staring with 1,000-yard stare at the horror that my brother has become. Meet me in the middle of town and we can trade angel arms.
Also, I'm a plant.
Also, I'm a plant.
All right, more trash. Never have too much trash, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. You sold basically none of it.
Mm.
Like, you sold some every now and again, but most of the time it's just like, no,
It's
what?
so useful. It lets you skip a turn and have something good happen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always something good. Trash is always good. You notice that? There is no way for trash to hurt you once you have it.
Yeah.
I think there's something beautiful about that. Noxious trash. Yeah, counter at me. Oh, I counter at you.
Go karts. Go karts.
Sugar rush.
Ah, good. Back to work.
Well, we're still getting rewards.
Yeah.
Your corporeal body crumbles in the struggle against the general public, exposing your consumed flesh within. And to the people's horror, blood spills from your plastic form onto the floor and nearby. The violence stops. Did we just kill someone?
Huh.
A hell of an ending.
Yep, they just decided on that, hey?
I dig it. Hey, I recognize some of these names.
For plugins.
Uh-huh.
You can definitely have too much trash when the trash compactor breaks. That is true.
And here's their Patreon
hey.
supporters.
Good for them.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think that it's going to let us just sort of flip back and reverse it?
Don't know. I guess we'll find out. Thank you for playing. Okay, y'all didn't kill me. Capitalism did. You got bus fare 1/4.
Ooh.
Huh.
Yeah, so it does just dump us here so we can do something else.
Yeah.
And now we have a second quarter for bus fare.
Yeah. So do the buses cost 50 cents?
I don't know. We've never had one stop, and we've never had an interaction point that has said you need bus fare.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe there will be now.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea if if the 3 options would actually give us different endings. I have a feeling not, since it's directly referencing Mass Effect.
Yeah. It's just you say a defiant thing to a crowd of doorbusters, and then...
Guess let's go look for a bus.
I guess. Or do we want to talk to Union Donuts?
Yeah.
Do we want to try and find a bus first before we do that? Because we'll be losing a lot of our best skills once we do that.
Uh-huh. I'm pretty confident we have all of them, at least.
Okay.
Not 100% sure, but pretty confident. Yeah, same dialogue. Bus stops just don't work.
Gotta flip it turn.
That's the Meat Man.
Yeah. That is where we found the Meatman.
Yeah. That's the Meat Man's meat store.
I don't think something would have changed that far in. What about if we go into the grocery store at sister location, but like the undercarriage where the thing is?
Oh, go to the meat eater?
Yeah, go to the meat eater and see if the meat eater has anything new for us.
And we've got more meat if we want to give that to him.
Yeah, but all we would get back is human-shaped fruit.
Unless there's something more.
Unless there's something more. We just keep throwing meat to it. We don't have to eat the fruit we get back.
That's true. Give him some meat.
If you bring me raw meat, you can have my fruit.
This is what I've decided he sounds like this week.
Okay.
Throw it in. Bring me more.
Bella Lugosi, let's shoot this fucker, dot wave.
Let's shoot this fucker.
What more could there be than human-shaped fruit? Like, yeah.
I don't know, but he wants more. I'm certain the joke is that he's never sated.
Mm-hmm.
I have one more raw meat. Maybe I can stuff the fruit into a mannequin.
That would be nice.
I think that's all the raw meat we've got.
I've never masked an effect, but I know that the ending caused a huge shitstorm on the internet.
Yep.
It became a banned topic on the TV tropes forums.
Yep. So there was a choice of 3 endings when it first came out. None of your decisions up to that point made a difference. And the only difference you'd get from the ending is like a single line of dialogue and the explosion was a different color.
It's a real shame.
Mm-hmm.
They were never going to be able to stick that landing, were BioWare, right? A 3-game-long thing where all of the branching choices coalesced like in a way that was satisfying to everybody.
Especially since when it was released, it's rumored that Electronic Arts denied them another 6 months.
Uh,
All right, Raw Meat, 2 more.
that doesn't sound like AAA publishers.
I know, right? So strange.
We just rewatched that Elmo's Thunder Baseball episode of Drawfee. Where, like, Julia's pretending to be Todd Howard.
Mm-hmm.
That is enough.
Oh, that is enough.
Yep, we got all the meat.
We got all the meat.
We got all the
Bam.
meat.
We just actually did a fist bump in live.
With enough meat inside me, maybe, just maybe, I will become more human and die a natural death. Unlike you.
Aw,
Oh,
he's just sad. He's just sad, so he wanted meat.
yeah.
A perfectly natural reaction.
He gave up everything. Burned his fellow employees.
Mm-hmm. And then demanded that he be fed more employees.
Yes.
He knows where the meat's coming from.
Yeah.
Still don't have the fucking ice chest key. That's bothering me so much.
It bothers me also. Oh, good, you're not dead.
No, not now.
Good.
Remember, we moved back to the past.
Right.
So they're only dead in the past. They're alive currently.
Hmm. That's...
That's cause and effect.
Yes. That is how cause and effect works.
Yep. Linear time and all that.
Oh, it's the meat of human kindness, the companion to the milk of human kindness.
The land of milk and kindness.
Did you just say land of milk and honey?
Had that on video, VHS, and it also had...
The Winnie
The
the
wish-
Pooh episodes.
Mm-hmm. And it also had the wishing star on it, which is just a really cute episode
Oh, yeah.
where Pooh thinks he's destroyed Christopher Robin's wishing star by over-wishing.
Oh, yeah.
So he dresses up as a star and hangs himself in a tree.
Direct thinker, that Pooh Bear.
Uh-huh. Alright, what was the other thing we need to do?
There's union cards.
Mm-hmm.
There's... What the fuck was it? There's trying to find Marcy, maybe, because we have bus fare now.
Yeah.
We could go to Brother Chapter and
Check
look
the streets.
around, I guess.
There's not any other bus stops other than the ones we've checked.
I think that is the case. Unless there's one in the plaza that we didn't see.
Mm-hmm. Like, the bus fare has to be for something.
Oh, yeah, it would be silly to just put it in and have it not be anything.
Especially since we got 2 of them, which is kind of weird.
And especially since we got one as a reward for doing, like,
An ending.
an ending. Like, that has to unlock an idea somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Look around in here.
No, not particularly, actually. I don't think if there's a solution, it's going to be in the store.
Okay, so let's go to let's give them our union cards.
Yeah.
I do like that I got to say, sorry, we're open at the end.
Can we go down to the green bus stop sign?
There was another bus stop.
Yeah, except this one was green.
Oh, hey, you're right.
Bus fare required 125 cents.
Okay, so we're still 75 cents short.
Yeah.
There's a lot we haven't done. Interesting.
Yes.
First, let's order a couple donuts.
Right, we'll want to because we're about to lose our most powerful healing activation.
Yep. Alright, so let's also make some money real quick. Alright, move away from there so I don't set it off every time I exit the menu.
We're just gonna eat all of these bags of money real quick.
Yeah, tasty, tasty money.
I hope you mean he suspends himself comfortably in a tree, the Pooh Bear. Yes.
Yes. Maybe not comfortably, but
Not in a way that is...
not in a horrifying manner.
Yeah, not in a horrifying manner.
New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh is like one of the only Disney Saturday morning / afternoon shows that really holds up for me. They do misinterpret Rabbit's character more than once, but not as bad as that awful fucking one where they made Craig Kilborn the owl.
Craig Ferguson.
Craig Ferguson. Who's Craig Kilborn?
Craig Kilborn was the person who did that show, the nightly show, before Craig Ferguson. He
That's why I get them mixed up.
Yeah, he was also the first anchor of the Daily Show.
Oh, right. When the Daily Show was trying to be something else entirely.
Yeah, when it was actually a comedy show, first and foremost, and then had a bunch of other stuff.
It was mostly a thing where they talked about celebrities.
Yeah, it was mostly a thing where they talked about celebrities, and they talked about the news a bit, but it was more like, what goofs can we make? Rather than being any sort of like political force, which is what the Daily Show certainly would like to be now. I don't know how effective it is. I haven't watched TV in a very long time.
I feel like, just like Stephen Colbert turned out to be, that Trevor Noah is just kind of a liberal.
Sure.
But at the same time, like, he's a guy I respect, unlike Stephen Colbert anymore. So
shame.
it's better than the Colbert Show. All right, let's
just keep throwing these away, I guess.
You lost Union Card, Employee Health Fund. Right? There was a reaction. This is terrifying. This is the first time I've actually felt nervous. We're keeping Union Comp till last.
Yeah. Well, here it is.
Yeah. Last one.
Yep, the last of the cards.
Okay, we did have all of them. You want to take them?
No, you don't.
Yeah. You're serious. You come and leave this, my peers, my coworkers, Get out. Get the fuck out!
So, that didn't go quite the way we wanted.
I can't get behind the counter either.
We can still order donuts. That's the same dialogue. Can we go around behind?
Good question.
Is he out back taking a smoke break?
Very probable. Maybe sitting with the clothes.
No.
No, not in the trash either. Not in the sleeping bag. That's probably where he sleeps. He probably lives in his store.
I hope that's not the case.
This leads back to the...
Yeah, that leads back into the corporate offices.
Shit. What do we do now?
So there's the conditioning thing.
Yeah, we still haven't found a VCR of it.
Yeah. Do we want to just go back to home store? Do we want to look in the other stores maybe and see if anything's changed in there?
Oh. Let's check the home store first. Yeah, I think he was the manager before all this happened. That's the impression I get.
Da, 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 da.
See anything obvious?
It would have been interesting if we were in there.
really trips me out that the drain is gone.
Yeah,
You okay in there?
that's been open, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We killed the toilet meat that was living here.
Mm-hmm. Toilet meat. This is toilet meat.
Welcome to toilet meat. You can do anything at toilet meat.
Anything at all. Sometimes I just go to gender.zone.
Got any delivery manifests for me? Well, yeah, I do. Even tried calling corporate HQ to get some time off. Aside from going deaf from being on hold, couldn't get any, obviously. Never will a lady reveal all her secrets, but for you, my office, of course, at the department store. Oh yeah, we've met her.
Yeah.
She's melted into it.
She has melted into it, which is unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. You know the grocery brand sister location? Fuck those guys. Dead ass. I actually have no idea where to go next.
It wants something from us, but I don't know what that thing is.
Uh-huh. And we've lost all of our really good moves.
Yes, we did just give away all of our really good moves. Which
And
is
I
a
did
shame.
advance something. I have no fucking clue what.
So, do we want to, because it's 11 o'clock,
Mm-hmm.
do we want to hang on and poke around a little bit, or do we want to call this a day?
Let's poke around a little bit more.
Okay.
I am really curious.
Do we want to just look up where the sort of next thing is?
Maybe.
Not like follow a walkthrough, but just like see what they think the next step should be.
Yeah, if you wanna do that, that'd be good.
I will do that.
Okay. I don't want to do it on the computer because then I'd have to show my browser to the world.
Yeah. Hey, DuckDuckGo.
Hello, search engine. Good evening to you. I require a
yep,
search.
That is the last thing I searched on DuckDuckGo, isn't it? Google Chrome, by the way, I hate to say this particular thing. Google Chrome is so much better for looking up porn than DuckDuckGo is, because Google Chrome like deletes a lot of results that are terrifying in a way that DuckDuckGo doesn't.
Mm-hmm. They also log all the porn that you look at, though. So you know.
What does Chrome?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Chrome
that
logs,
makes sense.
Chrome logs fucking everything.
That is true.
Delivery manifest destiny.
Nice.
Sorry, we're open. Oh, through. I have to spell it the correct way. That's not a walkthrough? No, I absolutely don't want to watch that person play this game.
Ew. I like that the elevator cart's just gone now since we broke in.
Okay, so Marcy's gone. We don't have to worry about her anymore.
Okay. But we still need 75 cents more to take the bus. A bus fare is the thing.
We do. So the quarters are at the end of quest lines.
Okay.
So to talk to Dr. Donuts again, we need to go to Mother Mall and do the ending sequence again, but he'll be there.
Oh, okay. So
And-
that's probably going to be like a lot of what's going on, huh? Just bringing everything together to go back in time.
Yes.
All right. I forget how to get to Mother Mall again. It's through here, right?
Yes, it is that way and then all the way downstairs.
So weird.
I think this isn't the correct... I think this walkthrough I'm looking at is actually missing a considerable amount of data, but that's fine.
I would not be surprised. There's like so much here.
Yes.
All right, let's re-clean the mess. We didn't even unclean it that last time. It just did it itself when we died,
Yeah. I can't believe we're fucking dead.
right? This game is way closer to the thing that Nier Automata claimed it did than Nier Automata was.
Yeah. I agree with that.
You have to play the game through 4 times. No, there's 4 chapters. Piss off. For real, it's nothing unique or interesting at all. Also, they're Nazis.
Also, Yorha are Nazis, and that's an important thing to remember. If you see someone who likes to be a lot, maybe
Worry about them.
worry about that.
I like that we only ever see his back.
Uh-huh.
I want to return this.
You got VCR box.
Nice. When I first came here, I wanted the people around me to have good things. Unfortunately, that's not possible when you're an undesirable. Wrong story, wrong people. Not my fault this time, but the crowd was already here when I arrived.
Too real.
So this is like, he's also come through this way from our time. We're not seeing a
Yes.
past version. And it looks like you have some choices to make. Stay inside, stay alive, and call this living. Or do your job. Let him in. Face the consequences. Only you can decide to whom your soul belongs.
So we have the VCR box now. We can go back out. Well, not anymore because you've...
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to cancel out. Let's see what happens if we say they're closed.
Sure. We
The
keep
same thing. You stand your ground as the doors before you hold still and strong. But as you try to move, your body fails to respond. You can also feel your vision and conscience follow in suit and leave you. The people outside now look right through you, as you have now truly become just another asset to the store. Nice.
Oh, okay. So these are slightly different.
Yeah. All right, that's 2 endings.
That is 2 endings.
All right, let's
Let's just blast through this.
can't skip it, but I can hold down enter and make it go faster.
Alrighty.
Shouting out all their patrons. Let's shout out our patrons while that's happening.
Oh, that's a great idea. Maybe that's such a good idea.
All right, so we have 4 patrons. In no particular order, we got Jay, Unionize Everything Except Cops, Logan, Conduit of Queerness, Mage of Life, Andemonium, Sage, and Melissa Case. Thank you all so much for giving to our Patreon. You are the world.
Oh, okay, we got another bus fare. So I guess we
should
get
try
a
the
bus
last
fare
one.
for all 3 of these, yeah.
Let's try the last one right now then.
Yes, okay.
We only needed 75 cents more, and this will bring us very close to that.
Yeah, and then doing the thing with the VCR box will get us our last one.
Excellent.
I don't particularly know what that is, because I just sort of skimmed it for the needful information.
So yeah, it was a good thing to look this up.
Yes.
We would have gotten there eventually, but it would have been a lot of wandering.
It would have been a lot of wandering, or we would have cut it off and then only had like 15 minutes worth of content next week.
Yep.
We should talk about that, actually.
About next week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not right now.
I'm confused. Is this a bad thing?
No.
Okay. You sounded so serious saying.
Oh, it's just Jay's going to be here.
Oh, right. I forgot. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I have a hard time keeping track of the time from week to week.
Yeah.
So I forgot that was this weekend. Or next weekend.
We
This
can't get
next
down into the
weekend.
grocery, right?
No, I don't think so. I think it's blocked off. Yeah. Can't get to electronics either when the mess is clean. The mess is like a conduit through time.
Yeah.
If the mess has been made, we're in the present. If the mess has not yet been made, in that we've cleaned it up,
They were in the
then we're in
past.
the past.
Like, hey,
Yeah, won't let us into electronics either. All right, so now we do
the top
come in, we're closed, or come in, we're open.
Yes. Hungry eyes.
Come in, we're open. Chaos engulfs you as the sheer multitude of people and their mania break through the store entrance. Lost in the oceans of flesh, you feel yourself being pulled and torn in all manner of ways, until eventually there is nothing more they can take from you. So Sorry We're Open is the only one that had a boss fight, which is interesting.
Uh-huh. This one does still kill us.
Mm-hmm. The defiant choice was fucking sorry, we're open.
Mm-hmm.
Take a fucking bat to him.
We'll just ram through this and then do the thing.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for playing. You're welcome. We're still playing.
Yeah, we're very excited to continue playing and see this deal.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
So
now
we're probably going to take this to the bridge, right?
yes.
So it's going to be, this is going to be extended. We're probably going to go till, I would say, 11:30.
Yeah, at least 20 more minutes, maybe a bit more.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming that the bus fare is the last thing we need to reach the end.
Hey, Xenon Fiber has resumed waste gas 10,000 gas.
Hey, truck juice. Good to see you, Demon Dog. Sorry we're open, and these hams are rated are rated E for motherfucking everyone.
Very nice. I tried to say very nice in the same breath, so I just kind of made a choking sound. Let's see. Onto this side. Here we go.
It gets us down into the floor.
Now we got one of them VCR boxes that all the kids are talking about.
They make these games for them where you watch a little scene play out, and then then you gotta answer questions or draw cards.
It's called Nightmare, I think.
It's called Nightmare. I was specifically thinking of the Clue VHS board game, which we had when I was little.
Did you have any of the alternate tapes?
No,
There was like 4 or 5 alternate tapes.
really.
Uh-huh.
That's baffling to me because I don't know what the fuck you change.
Everything. It's like a different storyline and everything.
Really,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
I have to find those because the Clue VHS board game is one of these things that I think about a lot. Because, wow, it's just, they put more than 6. They put 12 actors in one house and then just fucking told them to go. It's like, hey, we want you to be so camp you smell like fucking wood smoke for 6 months.
We want you to impersonate Tim Curry to the best of your ability.
Exactly.
Cousin had the Sesame Street VHS game, and it was interactive in ways I don't understand how they managed.
That's awesome. There was a couple of game consoles that used VHS tapes for a while. Obviously, they didn't take off for obvious reasons, but there was some cool concepts shown in there and what you could do with magnetic tape.
Yeah.
All right, there is a blank video screen on the TV, perfect for playing a VHS tape. However, a VCR box is required. You plugged in the VCR box. Sorry, We're Open began as another iteration on the roguelike gameplay introduced in previous installments, this time with a focus on text-based adventure scenarios to build out story and atmosphere apart from the experience in the overworld. Much of the development process also involved improving and experimenting on existing symptoms and mechanics implemented in previous systems and mechanics.
You said symptoms.
Oh, that's happens.
Yeah.
Or was I?
Mechanics.
It's unless it's something really serious, it's don't correct me when I'm reading the thing, because it's like I just accidentally say wrong words a lot.
Okay.
It's a thing I can't help.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Okay, Much of the development process also involved improving and experimenting on existing systems and mechanics implemented in previous projects. The museum provides a closer look at this development process. Enjoy your visit. This is the conditioning tape? Now it's a web browser.
Huh. Sure. Your home store. While previous installments explored workplace horror in just one comprehensive location, one of the goals for this project was to focus on the collective and societal terrors experienced en masse. So to tie those themes in, a decision made early on was rather than creating an expansive establishment with dedicated areas for all departments, it would be more effective to have different store branches under the same corporation experience and cope with those corporate changes in different, horrifying ways.
Found a mess.
We can clean that mess.
Uh-huh.
Requires one industrial cleaner. Here's where they are.
We've got a couple more industrial. Let's just take a look at. Yeah, that's home store.
Can we cook the ghost cart?
Oh, there's ghost cart? What is the ghost cart? Oh, no, I already checked.
Oh, okay.
All right, grocery store. Here we go.
You take this one.
Okay. The grocery store. Stores make up one of the fundamental pillars of a community, being the place where food and produce are typically provided. As such, a major factor in the health of a community is its access to nutritious ingredients and products. In order to illustrate the disrepair of the store and eventually the community it serves, a smaller food chain plotline was made specifically for this branch that can be glimpsed both in the day and night shifts, as well as in what you can piece together in the environment and side quests.
And also banana phone.
Also banana phone.
The department store. The constant arranging and reorganizing of inventory is the name of the game for most apparel storefronts. Odd. And while retail technologies come a long way to keep better track of high volumes of inventory, there is the occasional anomaly that's inherent whenever working with the general public. The department store leans into this with a more straightforward approach to the side quests available, building on established expectations and preparing you for the common precedent of making a choice between what's marginally right or what's to your benefit.
I like these really technical explanations of the things we've already said.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Corporate HQ. The visit to corporate offices brings a familiar dose of office horror to shake up the experience following your time in each of the store branches. While it can be simple to accept conventional corporate horror as an eldritch phenomenon unknowing employees are subject to, it's important to observe corporate as yet another workplace with its own cyclical food chains and anomalies caused by decisions made between what's right and what costs less.
The parking lots. One arguably important cultural part of a storefront or applicable business is its parking lot, and due to the wider scope of multiple locations, trucks, cars, and means of travel were deemed necessary to include in the mechanical and environmental design. And aside from the communal spaces inside the store, discourse can take place anywhere, especially in the liminal space of the parking lot.
And people love those liminal spaces.
I really like the term liminal spaces, but that's because I'm a shape-shifting thing from the void.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what does? Hey, look, that's everyone in their spot. That's awesome.
It's manager and mascot, and can we claim that? Can we claim that? We can't claim that.
Damn, that would have been really good.
I would have really liked if we could. This isn't what they're doing, and that's fine. I would have really liked if we could have cleaned it, and then manager can just walk up, and that becomes a separate thing. Anyway.
Your average employee once again takes the spotlight, this time as the main members of your party that accompany you through the game. Design-wise, each crew member was crafted with a balance of fragility and options to serve for the good of the crew or for the manager's survivability. I managed to do both.
You did.
The manager, the player, was also another leap that had to be taken when it came to storytelling, especially with an ever-changing crew composition, that the player must constantly make the decision between the crew and their own survival to proceed. I broke your mechanics.
We kept that crew alive for the longest fucking time.
We broke the
We had
intended
a
mechanics.
really good crew. We had good roles.
Oops. Supposed to
Yeah.
clean the mess where the last quarter is going to be. We're apparently just keeping the VCR box
Yeah.
in our pocket.
That's ours.
We've still got one more cleaner after this, too.
A secret compartment pops open. You got one bus fare quarter.
Excellent. That's $1.25.
It is.
So, which parking lot? was
Plaza.
that agreement? Plaza. Thank you. All right. I forget how to. Oh,
It's
it's
down.
south and east and north.
Uh-huh.
I am honestly a fan of the fact that Sorry We're Open gave us a final boss. That was really good.
It gave us a final boss. It gave us a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
We got to fight the corporate entity.
I mean, specifically saying Sorry We're Open.
Oh, yeah.
That was
It,
really good.
It gave us the name drop.
Uh-huh. And of course I had to hit it.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. We're open. I punched my palm as I said it. It was very dramatic.
It was very, very dramatic. The green.
Green sign. Right, here we go. Bus fare required. Only quarters totaling to $1.25 are accepted. Sufficient amount for bus fare accepted. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, is this just us, like... Oh, here's everyone.
They're listening to some music. Judging from their head bobbing, it's got a good beat. You ever notice that no one is ever gendered in this game?
Yeah.
I like that. Wrapped around one of their hands is a rosary. The other hand is holding a dark glass bottle. Upon closer inspection, they're currently wearing a different warehouse uniform, one belonging to another company. Multiple jobs.
Lighting.
Clutching their belongings, they cautiously begin to nod off. Keeping their hands low, they try to carefully count out a folded stack of bills. That money we gave them. Quietly, they do. The Bert and Ernie on the street, they do
Yeah.
gender them, and those are the only people.
Yeah.
Quietly, they slowly thumb through some kind of course review textbook. Attached to their collar is their very own bus pass, complete with a photo and all. Aww.
How? And why?
Sitting completely still, they stare straight ahead, leaving no unnecessary movement. And here's Marcy. What? I was able to cool off. You mean I can't get tired of walking? What's weird is you taking the bus. Company car breakdown or something? Hey, we just passed your home store, right? Did something happen? Oh, I get it. You're not going back to work, you're taking the bus now. I'm sorry, dude. Like you're in the same boat as the rest of us then. I mean, it's not so bad down here. No more dealing with customers or corporate. All the free time you need. Can't let people down if they expect nothing from you. Yeah, and that's it. Short list. You take a look at everyone on this bus or back at the store. Like, really look at them. And you'll know, despite whatever cosmic target you have on your back, you never suffer alone. And if hell is other people, maybe it's not so terrible down here. And just a job. I like that.
Yeah.
Now we just ride off awkwardly on the back seat of the bus.
Yeah. There's an episode of House that ends like this. It's very good.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of stuff that ends like this now.
There is.
Because of the movie whose name I'm trying to remember.
You are thinking of The Freshman?
Maybe
That's not it.
No.
No, you're thinking of the thing that ends with Sound of Silence.
Yes, and they're both sitting in the back of the bus, and it's like legitimate, real reactions because they weren't given a script as to what to do as the bus drove off. And they just held the shot on them. I presume the
Sound of Silence
conditioning
bus.
tape makes your hair smooth and shiny. Yes,
Oh,
easier to comb too.
I had the wrong end of the schooling. It's The Graduate, not The Freshman.
The opposite.
Yeah.
That was Sorry We're Open. And no returns.
That game bangs, by the way.
Yeah. That took everything that I loved about No Delivery and fucking tripled it. That was fucking awesome. There's other games by Oats as well, which I am happy to point to. Oh fuck, are they in backlog? There is...
That is Coca-Cola flavored lip gloss.
I got a lot of that. I found it all again. Again, there's No Delivery and there's another one. I thought I had these. They're backlog, but apparently not. Goes from M to O. But there's No Delivery and there's the other one that I think I also have already.
The one that looks like Gone Home.
Yeah.
The one that I threatened was like the opposite of Gone Home.
Here we go. Here's Oates' fucking Steam page. Nobody's Home. Yeah, and I do have these, so that's good. There's also a demo of Sorry We're Open. I highly encourage you to play this fucking game. Sorry We're Open. Even seeing it here, you know, there's probably cool shit we missed. Yeah, I don't got nothing more to quick play. What the fuck, Steam?
Dog, I do not
wait.
know.
Oh wait, I know what that is. That's something I set up for my Steam Deck. I don't know why it's showing on the desktop version.
Okay.
That's like all games that have full controller support and are good on and are labeled
it's
as good
stuff
on
that
the
you
Steam
can
Deck.
just like boot up if you want to.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right. So yeah, that was Sorry We're Open. That's the second Oats game we've played on this stream. We're
If
going...
Oats keeps making them, I'm certain it won't be the last.
And yeah, we're on the outro screen.
Yeah, we've got one of those.
Thank you for joining me, love.
I'm always happy to.
Let's look at the schedule. We already did the Patreon shout out.
Yeah.
At a very opportune time. All right, so tomorrow's Saturday, so we're liable to see Willow playing Book of Hours during the day, and then in the evening, Freya Dragon playing Alien Isolation. Sunday we got Wandering. Oh yeah, I should actually say the channel names. Willow is going to be playing Book of Hours on Willow Mist 23. And Freya is going to be playing Alien Isolation on Xenon Fiber. Then Wandering Beekeeper on Wandering Beekeeper is going to be playing Wandering Village. Then Monday, we got September playing something new.
American Truck Simulator.
American Truck Simulator.
Because
Hell
of the Oklahoma expansion.
Finally happened.
Yeah.
Finally dropped. And in the earlier evening, we got Andy over on Andymonium playing Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
Banana.
Tuesday, we got Annie playing Bioshock 2. I'm trying to read the ones that are on this channel before the others, just because it's this channel.
Ugh.
And then, before that, in the evening, Willow on Willow Mist 23 is going to be playing more Book of Hours. Wednesday, we got Sue playing Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. And over on Bad Road's channel, Bad Road, he'll be playing Off.
It's a French surrealist indie RPG.
It's one I really, really enjoyed back at the peak of RPG Maker's art projects. Some good shit.
Was that the sort of wave that gave us Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
That's one of the ones that became so popular. It was mimetic.
Yeah.
Mostly because it was very silly. And then on Thursday we got Alice playing something new. Don't know what. Might just be more Overwatch or some Final Fantasy runs. But she's done with the Hildebrand stuff for now. Gonna be more. There's gonna be more of that later because there's Hildebrand adventures in each expansion. All right. The brain says there's something else. Oh right, the YouTube button. Check out that YouTube button. There's lots of good streams there. You can go back and watch No Delivery. That was fun as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And here's our support links. If you want to support us, then these are some good ways to do it. You can always, be here and
Hang out.
and maybe subscribe. If we get, I don't remember if it's 10 or 15 where we get another emote. But
That's good because I don't have one.
yeah, we do really need at least one more. Oh yeah, the other things under the support link. Patreon.com/SquirrelLily, where you can support us monthly. Thank you all so much who are already doing so, or who plan to do so, or have done so in the past. And there's the Etsy store over there. I'm just about to start dropping the new designs into the store. I'm hoping that by kind of trickling them in every few days, that it's gonna help us actually reach anywhere except page 9,000 of the search results.
Right.
Etsy has a really bad search policy. Unless what you put up is instantly popular, like in the first day, they bury it. And this isn't speculation. This is effectively how they put it. So that sucks, but we get all our visits through Mastodon. So think about buying one of those. We custom make them with your pronouns or short message. And I think that's it. So thank you all for joining me, and especially thank you, my love.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see you next time. Good night.
Good night.